One of the hardest parts about being a blogger and a YouTuber is that you feel the pressure when the seasons change to quickly redecorate your home and make it look new, and you feel as if people are waiting to see what you're going to do for the coming season. And that for me is difficult because I like to hang on to each season. And while I'm excited for fall, and I love fall so much here in Michigan, I don't typically think about decorating for fall until October. I hang on to summer as long as I can here in Michigan. September to me is just an extension of that beautiful weather. And so as much as I'd like to show you a fully decorated home for fall, right now I'm just going to show you how you can save a lot of money when decorating for fall. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars. There are so many thrifty ways to decorate. So that's what today's video is about, and I hope it inspires you today. Well, hey friends, today's video is all about thrifty fall decor ideas, and what you watched me do this morning was clip branches from my redbud tree. This is something that I've been doing for years, and it's actually my very first tip for you guys. I always like to dry leaves from my very own yard and use them as decor. You can mix them with faux berries or flowers, but I love the way that dried leaves and flowers look in the fall. And so play around with some of the trees in your own yard. You know, maybe you can dry a couple varieties and then see what you like using for your own fall decorating, but it's super budget friendly. Obviously, it's free. So that's my very first tip for you. But now we are over here in my entryway, which is still feeling very much like summer. And one of the things that I really like to do for the fall season is check out the thrift store for some affordable fall scarves. Now, I thrifted both of these scarves, and the pattern that I like to look for in the fall is plaid. I just feel like plaid screams fall, and so I typically look for that, but you could really shop for any scarf that you love for your own fall decorating. These were both thrifted, like I said. I think I got this one at Goodwill, and this one was at another thrift store nearby, but I love the neutral colors, and it's amazing to me how in my entryway here, I've got sun hats, I've got an oar, I've got a jean jacket. It's feeling very summery, but the moment I swap out some of those items for a plaid scarf, it instantly feels like fall. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I am going to remove this oar just because to me this feels like summer, you know, going out on the boat, things like that. Not sure on the hats and the jean jacket just because I wear that jean jacket all throughout September and early October because typically in Michigan it's still very nice and beautiful here. So I might leave that. So let me just play around with it for a bit and see what I can come up with. All right guys, so along the same lines of scarves are blankets. I always like to swap out my blues and striped blankets for something that feels a little bit more like fall. And typically you can find blankets at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's for $15 to $20. So not super cheap, But keep an eye out at thrift stores. I found this blanket brand new from Target, but I got it at Goodwill. I think I paid half the price that I would have at Target. And it's just a really easy, affordable way to make your home feel a little bit more cozy, a little bit more like the fall season by simply just swapping out your throws. So you could do the same thing with pillows. I don't typically switch out my pillow covers, but blankets I for sure love to switch out for fall. And this one is really pretty. It has kind of like a floral pattern with blues and a little bit of red, but mostly browns and creams. And I just think that this is a really fun one to use during the fall season. So think about pillows and throws whenever you are decorating for fall. Alright guys, it seems like everything these days is packed with unnecessary chemicals, and when I started looking into some of the items that I was using around my home, I realized that laundry detergent was the worst offender. As a busy mom of 4 boys, I needed a laundry detergent that was not only tough on stains, but also gentle on our skin. And I was so excited when I discovered Earth Breeze. I've shared Earth Breeze with you before. Here I have the fragrance-free and then the fresh scent. These are laundry detergent eco sheets. They're ultra concentrated. They are quick dissolve, no mess, no plastic jug, and I absolutely love them. Let me tell you a little bit about this company. So Earth Breeze is a mission-driven, sustainable laundry detergent company dedicated to revolutionizing how people do laundry while making a positive global impact. Guys, these laundry detergent sheets have no parabens, no phthalates, no phosphates, no bleach, no dyes, no optical brighteners. They are dermatologist tested and they are hypoallergenic. There's no mystery ingredients in these, no mess, just a pre-measured sheet that you can throw in your washing machine. And yes, your clothes will come out clean, fresh, and soft, and I love the fact that I am not exposing my family to unnecessary chemicals. Guys, right now you can try Earth Breeze for up to 40% off plus 4 free gifts at earthbreeze.com/pine. I'm also going to put the QR code here on the screen for you guys so that you can scan it for all of this information. It'll all be down in the description box for you as well if you'd like to check it out. Again, that's earthbreeze.com/pine. And right now you can receive up to 40% off plus 4 free gifts by using my link. Now, another favorite fall item of mine that I personally love to thrift for are candlestick holders. All of my candlestick holders have been thrifted. I especially love the candlestick holders that are handmade pottery. I like to look out for these. This one actually broke and my husband glued it back together. But either way, these are often very affordable. Typically, you can find these for $1, $2, and candles just add that cozy feeling to your home. Even the candles themselves I thrift for. I got this beautiful blue set of candles for, I don't know, maybe $1.50, and I often see white ones as well, so I'll snag those when I see them at thrift stores. But copper especially feels like fall to me, so I love to keep an eye out for copper. And I have a whole variety all throughout my home that have all been thrifted over the years. So look for those as well. Just a really budget-friendly way to make your home feel like fall. Well, friends, it is actually much later in the day now. We had some friends stop by unexpectedly, so super fun, had a wonderful time, but I'll probably have to finish up this video tomorrow because I still have lots of frugal fall decor tips to share with you. I will end on just one more for today, and then I'll record some more tomorrow. But I just recently found this beautiful basket at a thrift store for $2.99. And I love decorating with baskets in the fall. Of course, you fill them with cozy blankets, and you know, maybe if you have a fireplace, you can put wood in them. There's so many uses for baskets. But another idea that I wanted to share with you is just to simply use whatever seasonal fruit you have on hand. So for example, in the fall, of course, we think of pumpkins and gourds and squash, but I also think of apples and pears. You could fill a basket like this with some apples that you're already buying every week for your kids or for yourself, and it will make for beautiful decor on your dining room table, your kitchen island. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
They're stretching out on my path, and moments are quicker than last. Time goes, I'm tired, and finding it harder to see kindness you told us to be. I'm trying to hope, but I trust and know that you'll make a way. You'll make a way. You'll make a way.
Well, hello friends, it is now the following day, and I still have a few more thrifty fall decor ideas to share with you guys. One of which is to think about your artwork, switching it out, or maybe even getting some free printables online. Very thrifty, very budget friendly. And one thing that I just thought I would throw out, this is just crazy to me, I used to paint a lot. I started during 2020, and unfortunately I just haven't had the time to continue. I would love to one day. But I think some of these prints, they're mainly like landscape prints. This is one of my favorites that I did. Here's another one that could be used in the fall. I also have this pumpkin one, and I want to say either the pumpkin or perhaps this barn print that I did. I'm pretty sure one of these is free on my blog. I have a free printable available. One of these was free. But anyways, if you subscribe to my emails, actually, we offer these printables for free every week. There's a new one that we give away for free. So anyways, I thought I'd throw that out there, but there are so many amazing resources where you can find beautiful fall artwork. I went ahead and just printed this guy out. It's very neutral. I don't know if I'm in love with it, but I just wanted to show you. It was free. And I got this beautiful frame at Marshall's. Looks like it was $6.99 here. So not super cheap, but I felt like the frame was really beautiful. Has kind of like a vintage feel. And if you look closely, there's even a little hint of blue in there, which I thought would be really pretty for fall. So I'm going to cut out this printable and use this for fall decor. So take advantage of all of those free printables that a lot of bloggers offer. You can go online to some public domains and find some beautiful free artwork, and that's a wonderful way to bring color and those cozy fall vibes into your home.
Love, standing by each other's side and turning away from pride. We know we're letting go.
And just FYI, I see beautiful, thrift store frames all the time. So that is definitely something to keep in mind, is to look for frames at thrift stores, because you can really find some beautiful ones. I'm just gonna cut this a little bit smaller here so that it fits.
Trust your power and see you move. You have one.
spoke with you guys about drying leaves for your fall decor, but I actually dry flowers as well. Look how beautiful. And I save these year after year. Now, eventually they get a little bit, you know, they'll be brittle and they'll start to fall apart. But this is a bundle of chamomile that a sweet lady at my church gave to me, and I dried it. I love using it for fall decor. Baby's breath is another one that makes for beautiful fall decorating, so keep that in mind. I love limelight hydrangeas dried in the fall, so absolutely free. Or you could even go to the grocery store. I find this baby's breath at the grocery store all the time for like $3. Buy some now and then dry it and use it for your fall decorating. It still smells so good. Now, I also talked about using real fruit for fall decor, fruit that you're already buying every week as part of your groceries. Put that out and use it for fall decor. But I recently went thrifting and found some beautiful faux fruit as well. I don't know if you guys remember last year, I found these beautiful lifelike pears at a thrift store for like $2. The set looked so real and so beautiful. And so keep an eye out. Make sure you look in like the craft section of your thrift store, because I spotted a lot of beautiful items this year at my thrift store. Some of them weren't exactly like my colors, but I always like to look not only at like the fall section where you find a lot of pumpkins, which by the way, so many pumpkins at my thrift store. Keep an eye out. You can always paint them if you want to make them, you know, more neutral, things like that. But definitely check out like the craft section, the floral section, where you can find that faux fruit. I also love to look for like dried gourds and things like that. I found this little bag here. This has a price tag of $1, and I'm not even exactly sure what these are. Maybe like dried, I don't know. I'm not even sure. But I thought that they would be really cool for some fall decorating this year. So once again, got these in like the craft floral section of the thrift store. So keep an eye out for things like that you can put in little bowls. With maybe some dried orange slices or dried leaves, things like that. They make for beautiful fall decor. So I think that just about wraps up all of the ideas I have for now. I'm sure I'll come up with more. Typically in the fall, I love to also leave out whatever I'm baking for the season. Look for dishes at the thrift store where you can display those things more beautifully. So rather than having like a plastic Tupperware set for your cookies or your zucchini bread or whatever, look for some beautiful glass cake stands that you can display your baked goods out on your counter, and that just adds to the cozy feel of your home in the fall. That's also something I really like to look out for whenever I'm thrifting for the fall. I love having baked treats out for my boys, and if I can display them out on the counter, they just add to that beautiful fall feeling in your home. So I would love to hear from you guys. If you have any other suggestions for thrifty fall decor ideas, I would love to hear them. I feel like I'm missing a few. I'm not officially decorated for fall yet. I'm starting to tweak things here and there and look through my stash of decor. So I think that just about wraps up today's video. If you guys have any other thrifty fall decor ideas, I would love to hear from you. How do you decorate for fall, and how do you do it on a budget? I always love hearing what you guys have to say and the suggestions that you have. I'm sure I'm missing some things. I feel like surely there are more ideas than just this, but for now, I'm drawing a blank. I think that's all that I can really come up with. So you guys will have to let me know what ideas you have. Let me know if you're decorating for fall yet. I'm not officially there yet. Still sort of hanging on to summer, but I'm definitely ready to start transitioning, especially as I see all the fall decor at the thrift stores. And so I'm excited for sure, but let me know how you guys decorate for fall on a budget. I'd love to hear all your ideas. And thank you so much for watching today's video. If you are new here, I would love you to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.